Right, so in this video we're going to look at long division. Now long division is a method we will use if we are dividing a dividend by a two-digit divisor. So if we're dividing like a 3 or 4 digit number or bigger by a two-digit number. Okay, so we're going to look at an example. Let's do 5,592 and we'll divide that by 24. The first thing we're going to need to do is set it out like we would do with a short division calculation. So, all right, 5,592. We're going to divide that by 24. Okay, so we've got our dividend of 5,592, and we're going to be seeing how many times 24 will go into that number. Okay, so one of the things we talk about doing in my class when we're doing long division is, and dividing by a two-digit number, is to write down some of the chunks. Now, writing down these chunks will help us with the calculation. So we'll just write them to the side here. So 124 is 24. Two 24s are 48. And we talk about doing this, we could add on the tens, the two tens, and then the four, and then the two tens. It's up to the children how they feel more comfortable. But we're adding on 24, so I'll add on 20 to 68, and then 4 would go to 72. Add on 20 to 92, add on 4 to 96. And I'll probably only usually do the first 4 or 5. And if I need to do more, I can then add on. But I'll certainly do the first 4 or 5. So we'll stop there for the moment. So let's do the calculation. We're going to see how many 24s fit into 5,592. Like we do with short division, how many 24s go into this first digit of 5? Well, we know that 24 won't fit into 5, so we're now looking at the first two digits. How many 24s go into 55? As we can see, we've done our chunks already. We can see 124 will certainly go in. Two lots of 24 would go up to 48, and we can see that 72, three lots of 24, that's too many. So we'd have to go with this 48. So what we're going to do is write the 48 below the 55, like so. And because that's two lots of 24, we're going to write that there. Now, it may help to write a 0 in the first column, because there were 0 24s in 5. You don't have to, but it sometimes helps keep us aware of what column we're writing it in, so we didn't put the 2 in the wrong column. Now, we're going to draw a line across here. We're going to treat this as a subtraction because we're going to take away the 48 from 55, and we can see that 5 take away 8 we can't do, so we'll treat it like a normal subtraction. We're going to reorder this, put a line through that. That becomes a 4. The one we take and moves over here. So 15 take away 8 we can do, which is 7. 4 take away 4 is 0. And this 9 in the next column here needs to come down. So we move that 9 down with an arrow. You don't have to draw the arrow, but sometimes it just helps children remember. We write the 9 there. Now we're going to see how many 24s are in 79. And again, we just use our chunks. There's 1, 2, 3, we can see 96 is too high, so we go with the 72. 72 goes there, and we'll just draw a line like we did before. Now 72 was 3 lots of 24, as we saw with our chunks, so we write the 3 above there. Like before, we now have to do this subtraction. So 9 take away 2 is 7, 7 take away 7 is 0, and just like before with the final column, we drag that 2 down and we write 72 there. So we're going to see, final thing we're going to do is see how many 24s are in this 72, and we can see our chunks as 1, 2, 3 exactly. So we write down 72 there, draw a line across. We know that was 3 lots, so we could do the subtraction, it gets to 0, but that was 3 lots, so we write it there. So 5,592 divided by 24 is 233. So this is the long division method. we need to teach this to the children. Some children do prefer to use the short division method even when dividing by two digits, but we do need to look at the long division method. It's on the curriculum, one of the curriculum objectives, and hopefully this video kind of shows some of the process of how we do that. Once again, I apologise for the presentation. It's difficult to write on the iPad with your finger, but have a practice at home with this method. And any questions, please just comment in the comment section. And good luck.